Hello everybody and welcome back to Robert's Reviews. Today is the last day of the Saw series, sort of. We still have Spiral to watch, but I may or may not be able to watch that until Saturday at the earliest. I might not actually be able to watch Spiral until it comes on VOD, which I'm hoping to be able to watch in theaters, but I live an hour away from the closest open movie theater, so that kind of sucks. But today we are not talking about Spiral. Today we're going to be talking about Jigsaw. Jigsaw was released in 2017. It was written by Josh Stolberg and Pete Goldfinger, and directed by Michael Spierig and Peter Spierig. So this is the first movie ever in the Saw series to be directed by two people, which is interesting. But essentially, murders were happening, and people were trying to figure out where and why and how, okay? And slight spoilers. There's not going to be like a whole lot of spoilers, okay? There really isn't. But there is going to be a little bit of a spoiler, okay? And it's happening right now. Essentially, the idea behind this is that the audience knows more than the detectives do, but they're tricking the audience into thinking that they know less. It's complicated. It has to do with time, and it's kind of impressive. I honestly was not at all expecting what happened to happen. So good for them, because that's the first time that Saw has ever done that since like the first Saw movie, and the second one. But like, I was genuinely impressed, and I did like how it worked. So if you guys like big twists, this is one for you. I know every Saw movie has a twist, but they're all kind of dumb. This one wasn't dumb. I actually was really impressed. I didn't really care about the whole Jigsaw twist at the end, but I did like the time twist. I was like, whoa, like, that was like, it hurt my brain. It was great. I actually really enjoyed that a lot. Other than that, the movie is still pretty good. I think the traps are good. I like the fact that we're focusing more on not the traps, but also, like, the traps are still there. It's still there, but it's not the focus. You can feel it. You know it's not the same focus, which is good, because they have such a bad time balancing all these things in other movies. But I think they do it pretty well here. I think that for the most part, it's it's a great cast. I'm not going to talk about the cast here, but it's a great cast. I think overall everybody did really well. I don't want to mention cast because it's kind of spoilery, but I did really like most of the cast here. I didn't have any issues. I think that the traps were really fun. I liked the leg one. I didn't really care that much about the spiral one. I kind of thought that one was dumb. The laser one was really cool at the end. I was overall pretty impressed with how this movie lined up in terms of it being a movie as well as being a part of the grander universe. If they ever make a movie outside of the universe, I'll be kind of pissed, because I like how it all kind of connects, especially considering it doesn't even necessarily have to be a sequel. It can be a prequel here, right? And I think that's the interesting part about this series as opposed to other series. Like when you watch the Halloween series, which I'll be watching in, I think it's October, actually. I do think it is October. I will be watching all of the Halloween movies that are made. And in order to watch them in order, there's so many different ways, right? You can watch 1, 2, and then 8, 9, or whatever. And then you can watch just 3, which is completely standalone. Then there's the Rob Zombie ones. I'm watching them all in release order, which is going to be awful, because none of them actually connect to each other, which is why I think Saw is going to be better. But I do like the idea of Halloween. I saw the newer one. I thought it was pretty good. And so I'm excited to watch all of them. And this is in preparation for the new Halloween movie, as well as the fact that I had Halloween requested to me, I believe, on TikTok. So follow my TikTok if you want that. I don't have a link in the description for that, but if you just search Robert's Reviews, it's me. But yeah, I think that Jigsaw does fit very well into the world of Saw, and I'm excited to see how Spiral does as well. We know it does. It is confirmed that it does fit into the rest of the movies, and as of right now, I believe they're not planning on making a sub-series of Saw movies that is completely different to what is already happening, although I have heard they might be making a television series, which concerns me, because like, these movies should not be on TV, so I'm concerned as to how that's going to work. Maybe they do it like on AMC, where you can kind of be a little bit more gory and get away with it, but I don't know, we'll see. Ideally, I'd be able to watch it, but I don't have live TV, so depends on where it would be streaming. But I will hopefully be watching that if it comes out, because I'm interested in watching it. I do like the Saw movies so far. As a whole, I like them a lot. And I'm interested in seeing where it goes. I hope it gets better, especially with Chris Rock. I do like Chris Rock for the most part, but I am a little concerned seeing him in a horror position. But from what it looks and from what I've been reading about, he seems pretty into it, so I'm pretty excited. But Jigsaw overall was a pretty fun movie, a pretty good ending to the series so far. I think it's a good ending. If they stopped there, I wouldn't have been upset. I did like it. I like the twist. I like the turns. I liked the traps. I like how the focus was balanced. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to give Jigsaw an A-. If you guys are going to watch the Saw series, definitely do not miss the first two. They're very, very good. I honestly just want to rewatch the first one because it's so good. I'm not going to, but I wish I could. I wish I had time for that, but I gotta go watch Soul. But that's going to do it for me today. Please consider subscribing. If you guys want movie reviews, I have movie reviews coming out every single day. Every single day. Let's just recap kind of where we are in terms of series, because it's kind of screwy right now. Let me get to the right month. Alright. So, tomorrow I'm going to be watching Soul because I have to watch it for an extra credit project. So I'll be reviewing that tomorrow. Remember the Titans on Friday. So Fridays I have requests. Okay, so if you guys like requests, drop in the comments below, and I do them on Fridays. I release requests every Friday morning, and then I do as many new releases as I can on that day. So I write it out and I kind of roll the dice and see what I'm going to watch that day. Saturdays are kind of hit or miss. I always do something, but it's always kind of hit or miss in terms of whether or not I actually get to do it. But that's okay. And then Sunday, it's a hit or miss as well. There always is something coming out, but it's always a hit or miss as to whether or not it's part of a series or not. Monday, as of right now, we are doing the Hobbit series, but starting the week after next, I'll be starting the Harry Potter series. Tuesday, we have Robin Williams. Wednesday, we have MCU. Every single Wednesday, we do MCU. And if it's not MCU, once I finish the MCU, I'm going to be doing Marvel movies that are not in the MCU. On Thursdays, we are doing Quentin Tarantino movies, so I'm really excited about that. So if you guys are interested in any of that, please consider subscribing, as well as the Conjuring series. I'm going to start on the 28th, watching every single movie in the Conjuring universe in preparation for The Devil Made Me Do It, which I've already seen all the movies, but I'm going to watch them again, and then I'm going to review them on the channel. So if you guys are interested in that kind of thing, make sure you definitely are subscribing because it's a lot of fun. I'm having almost a little bit too much fun with all this, so please consider subscribing. It's a huge help. I mean, I do this every single day, so if you guys like movie reviews, this is the channel to be at. But thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, keep watching movies and television, stay educated, and I'll see you guys in the next video.